you talked to anyone?
No, I haven't, sir.
How about the internet? Have you done any research on the internet?
I've done research on my own, but I didn't speak to anybody.
Okay, I'm thinking that you're come to look at the Volt, is that correct?
That's correct.
Well, you know, here's some things, JL, about the reason that the Volt, it's probably, if it isn't the most smartest automobile on the market, it's one of them. Probably the smartest either. And the reason that it's not doing what it's supposed to do because people don't know about it.
Okay.
See, we can't do all this in one day. So I would invite you, if you can, once you purchase the vehicle, is that what we come up with, is bring it back up here. And we can sit down, because we could spend hours inside the vehicle. It's technical, but it's really driver friendly. For instance, right here, you see this little mark right here? This is what we call a smart key. Are you married?
No, no.
Okay, well, now, how about you know, you'd come up and you're coming out of the grocery store and you got stuff in your hand. This, as long as you're within 5 feet of the vehicle, you can simply touch this knob and it roll up. That's a smart key. Another benefit of that is if you had the key inside the car and tried to lock it, it would lock it. So the other case. Some things about the Volt that a lot of people don't know. And some things that you will look, you see sometimes you hear you actually can take the key and you can see lock, unlock. The bottom here, it will crank it automatically. So when you set your temperature the night before where you want it, if it's cold, the next day you get it and crank it. You have to be careful about a couple of things. So once you set it, lock it, you hit a horn blower, you push and hold for 4. 1, 2, 3. You see the light blink? And see, you would never know that that vehicle is cranked. And we're guilty of it here. We could actually crank it and walk away from it and forget about it. But you have to be careful about it, because once you get in here, once we get in, you see everything's here, it will tell you bottom left-hand side of it, it'll say ready. And you will know that you're ready to go. See, everything is on it, the air conditioner's blowing. Now I'm going to go ahead and cut it off. Now, this vehicle has been rated, it is a 5-star crash-rated vehicle. It got 2013 Top Safety Pick Award. You've got a vehicle here. Although, you know, a lot of people nowadays with the things the way they are, you know, it won't run but 100 miles an hour, okay? But the thing about it is you got 149 horsepower and 273 pounds of torque. So it'll get you out in traffic, it'll get you down a ramp, it'll get you where to go. There are a lot of little buttons and a lot of little things on here that you'll have to be familiar with. That's why I say it'll take more than one time coming up here. For instance, here in the door, you've got what looks like an electrical plug. Now, a 120-volt electrical plug-in comes with the vehicle. I'll show you where it is when we get around to the back side. And as you can see here, that's your gas tank. Gas is on one side. All you simply do is press it and press that, and it will open up your door for your charge right here. If you want to get into the charge part of it, now, the 120 that comes with it plugs into a regular electrical outlet. That would be a 10-hour overnight charge. GM also supplies a 240 quick charge, like you see right there. That is a 4-hour charge. You'll have to have a licensed electrician, which GM will get you hooked up with them. You'll have to have a licensed electrician come install it in your house. But it's it's a lot more convenient. Now, once you plug it in, we won't do it in here today. I'll just tell you what to look for when you plug it in. Once you plug it in, you make sure you lock the door. Plug it in, and this little green arrow, you'll have a green dome that will light up. It'll first come on yellow, and then it'll go green. A short green flash means it's charging. When it goes a long green flash, it is fully charged. So it will take overnight to charge it. Although it does run off of gas too. You've got a 10-gallon tank here. You have a 10-gallon gas tank, which is on the other side, or 87 octane fire. This vehicle actually is rated about 37 miles to the gallon, which means you could go about 370 miles with the gas on it. You can go about 40 miles with a full charge. So you got a little over 400 miles before you'd have to do anything. When it's running off electricity, there's a little green earth. We'll crank it up in a minute. You'll see a little green earth floating. Okay? If it's centered on and floating, you're using your maximum efficiency. You're probably getting 98 miles to the gallon. For your charge. Now, as you can see, most of your your hybrids, your Prius, your Ford electric cars. Those vehicles come with 15-inch tires. We got them up here. We got 16 and those 17s here, all alloy wheels. And as you can see, we put wheel locks on everything we do here. And the green cap is simply not utility. You're riding on cruisers today. Okay? All of your lights. This is pretty much a standard vehicle here. One other thing, when you do buy a Volt, there's a couple of things going on. One is you're going to get 3 years of your own star voice activated navigation, as well as your XM radio. Now, I hadn't even looked in here to see if this has gotten that, but I don't think it does. But you get 3 years that comes with the car. And another thing, a lot of people now are totally saving money. 98 miles to the gallon, that's one way to do it. Then at the end of the year, once you file taxes, you have to get with your tax man, of course. You'll get the tax credit of around $7,500 for buying this vehicle. Now, everything there again is all of your controls, as you can see, even to your back, is all. You've got, I don't know how to do it. This is level here. You've got back here what we call cabin chair, really comfortable. You've always got an astronomical type seating here that fits you in once you settle in. And once you get in here, the steering wheel will tilt and telescope, so you can get yourself comfortable for the ride. Now, as you saw right here, you've got where you lift your hood at. The seats, of course, are heated, and once we get in and touch the button, we can actually crank it in the building because it's a zero-emission vehicle, so he doesn't have any problem with that. Now, a couple of things, as all of our vehicles are, you've got a 3-year, 36,000 bumper-to-bumper warranty on it. You got a 5-year, 100,000 roadside assistance. Now, we take it a step farther with General Motors. Your big battery's in the back. All these cords here are running to the back to that big battery back there. The one that runs the vehicle, you've got an 8-year, 100,000-mile warranty on it. 8 years, 100. We've got a master technician here that is certified to work on these Volts. 2 things that you need to remember: when in doubt, go to the owner's manual. Every bit of it's in that owner's manual. Or you can simply call or run it by here, and if I don't know the answer and we can't look it up, we'll go get G. He's certified on the Volts. But as you can see, it's a small, compact engine, pretty much unworkable. You and I not be able to work on it. All the green cords here, you simply, if you need to jump it, you always need to do it from up here. And a couple of warnings: do not ever hook a jumper cable to that big battery in the back. Here is fine. We jump it positive and negative. Right here, jump it off if you have a reason for it to come. But the thing about it is, if you get somewhere and it won't crank, call somebody. It's 5 years, 100,000 miles. Moving on around, you'll see that most vehicles have this coating. This one's improved for a couple of things. We've heard a lot of stories about it and whatever. More or less, it's, to quiet the engine noise, the road noise from coming up, it'll quieten it down. We've heard some other stories about it help putting out, if you had an electrical fire or something, but this is more or less to, to get the road noise down. Moving right along, you see how the vehicle, the reason it's getting 98 miles to the gallon, because of all the lines. There are no square lines, anything like that. Everything is off the curve, as are the mirrors. You got your turn signals out here in the mirror, and you can get them in 5 different colors. No difference, no money, and no charge for anything any different. Now, moving on back to the back, your gas tank, of course, is here. Front left is battery, back right is gas. Once again, a 10-gallon tank. There are several driving modes, of course, on this vehicle, and one is simply, this is a hatchback, of course, and right here is you just simply hit this little rubber grommet, and you've got a little cover here in case you have some groceries you've got to put in. These seats will fold down like all of General Motors products will, and all of what you see here is all standard. And you see here, there's your battery. This would be your 110 plug-in cord that comes with it. And to answer your question, now, no, we don't have a spare tire. We've got a pump here that'll go 50. You can run 50 miles an hour. You simply hook it up and pump it up with your foot. But in this case, again, you call somebody. Okay, these are your wheel locks, of course, and that's your key to your wheel lock. Should you have a flat tire, the guy that comes to fix it will need that to take the tire off. Little compartments on both sides, little storage area here on both sides, and as you can see, the leather is all the way up on the headrest as well as down. Now here, a little handle right here going on, but there's your grommet here that you would push to get into your hatchback. Now, if you come around, let me show you. Sit in this seat right here, and you'll probably see what I'm talking about, how well it sits, how well it fits your body.
If you can get in there.
Get in. Oh.
It's not hat friendly.
And see, this is unlike everything in this vehicle here, so you don't need a key, take it out, leave it in your pocket or whatever. You just simply touch the power button, have your foot on the brake, and actually it's running on gas right now, so we're going to cut it off. Anyway, you see the driver information center here, everything in here is all touch. Everything is in triplet, which means you can be driving, answer a call, make a call. We'll get into hooking up your telephones. You can hook up to 5 phones in here at no cost to you. And everything here, this is what we know as your driver information center. I'm going to cut it off because we're running now. But everything you see here, you're at 83.5 miles. This charge, you can go now 11 miles on it, but as you can see, the vehicle is about 1/3 charged, so it would take a full overnight charge so you could go it. Now here, as you can see, like I say, one trip won't do it, so probably a lot of people, that's the reason people are staying away from it, because they don't understand it, but it's really driver friendly. Everything you do, you can touch. You can go in and move around, move your stuff around here, and all of your information, AM, FM, it shows you how your vehicle is running, what it's charged at, what the charge level is. Also, see, this you need to immediately, upon plug-in, you charge your mode. We could delay it to come on at a different time. You could also, for departure time, set your times right so it wouldn't start, run down even after you charged it. Now, everything in here, there again, the little leaf here is simply your eco leaf. You hit the button here and it'll come up in your driver information center right here about where the energy is, how it's charged, what it looks like. Going to the very top here first, we'll look at here. And it's as simple as there's your fan speeds up and down, there's your heated seats configuration. You can go here, you can actually go down and change your language, your time in the day. Go to the radio, go in and set your phones up. As you can see, you can hook up actually 5 phones in this vehicle at no charge to you, as long as your bill is paid. Now you heat and cool, everything is just no knobs in here. That's what, and people get all panicky when they see that, but it's really easy, because you want to defrost, you just hit it and go. Now, drive mode here, a lot of people have 3 drive modes: a normal, a sport, and a mountain. You would never use the mountain unless you're in the mountains climbing or need that extra pull. The sport mode, if you want a little spunk to it, and the regular normal mode is where that's where your most efficiency driving is held at. Now, as you can see, if you look up here to the top, OnStar is right here. You do get 3 years of OnStar. Now, these little 3 buttons right here are simply your garage door opener. You pull up to your garage door. I'll go with you. I did it to customer last week. Went to his house. We hooked his garage door up. You can open left door, right door, all at one time, or up to 3, or all of them at one time, however you want to do it. Now, the drive mode, once again, it's kind of like if you, let's say our eco vehicles, if you put it in that mountain mode, it's going to feel like it's bucking, and what you and I know is the spark knocking, because you don't need that pulling power. One other thing I might mention while we're in here, and like I say, this one time is probably not enough, because there is a lot of information in here, and when all else fails, we always ask the people to go to the manual itself, because that manual is full of information. just like parking brake. No more, who pushes the parking brake anymore? Everything is all touch now. Boy, you hear it come on, you hear it come off, and you put your foot on the brake, hit it, and go. Now, as far as of course, your CD player, that's going to be a thing of the past pretty quick here. You can actually do now this one does not have navigation with screen, just your voice activated on start. Now, we're in a position here now to where we can go in, you can go back, you can go to the little house is your home page. It shows you everything. You can actually go up and look and see what else is going on. You can actually get a weather report. We probably can't do it because we're inside this building here. But you can go, you see this is your Bluetooth emblem, but this is as simple as going to Bluetooth. It gives you a PIN number and you hook it up and you as simple as that. Phone rings, you hit the button with your thumb right here and answer it or hang it up. You change the channels here and you turn the volume up and down, never removing your hands from the steering. Same unlock and lock, you can do them with your key mode here, you can do them with your smart key by just touching the little silver button or unlocking and unlocking right in here with just keeping in mind and everything else is pretty much the same, but like I say, it will take more than one time to kind of get used to the vehicle because there's a lot of things to get used to. In here, we've got no XM inside the building. We'll show you where the service stations are. Get out of town, that'd be a helpful thing. Now, we into a situation, got a little bit of storage right there, a pretty big glove compartment right there, and a pretty nice sized console, center console. Now, after what we're going to do now is we're going to go ahead and we're going to go up. I'm going to let you see how it drives. Top speed is 100 miles an hour, like I said. You got a 1.4L engine in here. And you got 149 horsepower, 273 of torque. That's why it's so quick. It'll drive about 38 miles on your electric charge and about 370 on your gas. So you got a little over 400 miles before you got to do anything. Okay? Now we'll get everything cut off here, and we'll get out and we'll grab us a tag and we'll go and see how you like it. Done.
How do you stop this? No idea. You know how to stop this? Anybody?
Hey.
That's the red button.